I am going to give you 5 reasons why most students are unsuccessful in their strategic case study exam. I am Augustine Pajo Donfe. The first reason is time management. Time management. Sometimes it is as simple as this: poor attitude and then not spending enough time on the material. Students spend much of their time on their first and second questions and then are unable to have time to attempt the rest of the questions. Were you able to finish the exam? I mean, answering all the questions within the time allocated. If you were not able to do that, leave your comment. In my next video, I would address these concerns. The second reason is the numbers. The numbers. The analysis of the financial information is a key part of the strategic case study examination. And the 50-mark case study will nearly always contain financial data. The examiner does not just want calculation. He will be looking for commentary and analysis. For instance, if he's asking you to interpret the financial statement, ratios can be used, but then the ratios are of limited use on their own. So most of the marks in an examination question will be available for sensible, well explained, and accurate comments on the key ratios. The third pitfall is professional marks. Most students lose these professional marks. Now, where do these professional marks come from? Introduction, conclusion, and the way you develop your answer. So in summary, professional marks are for doing the following. 1, understanding the intended purpose of a communication. 2, identifying its intended users and their needs. 3, preparing and using the appropriate type of document in an answer. 4, using a logical and appropriate answer structure or format. Judging the tone to use, depending on the nature of background information and then the objectives to be met. Assessing where and how much detail is required from the question. Adopting clear, concise, and then precise methods of presentation, both in verbal and numerical context. Now, how many of you did start your essays with an introduction and did conclude? Was it difficult doing an introduction and conclusion? Leave your comment below and I'll address it in the next video. The next pitfall is that the questions are not answered properly. Poor preparation do not allow the student to answer the questions well. And the number 1 pitfall is weak application. Weak application. Many candidates have a problem applying the theoretical knowledge they had learned to the context of the scenario. this level, there are relatively few marks available for describing a model such as Porter's five forces, Porter's five competitive forces. The vast majority of the marks are for recognizing the presence and effect of these forces in the context of the case study scenario. And I'm sure some of you were not able to apply what you have learned from the textbooks to the case study. Did you find it challenging applying the theory to the case study? What was your problem? Leave your comments below and I would address it in the next video. Thank you very much for having me.